surfing through the social media, almost every second video is about mourning of the passing of the great legendary actor Dilip Kumar. So one of the video drew my attention where all faith priests were sitting and reciting, and they're basically telling you now, here on, the legendary actor moves to different world. So thought comes to mind whether there is a Hindu scripture, Muslim scripture, Christian, Jews, or any religious scripture, whether it is reincarnation or whether it's rising again for the day of atonement, for the day of judgment, and God's verdict over heaven and hell, whatever it is. But the fact remains that there is life beyond death. So I thought, let me share my views with my friends on beyond death, there is life. I have always had a questioning mind, and even then I tried to deal factually with reasoning and putting my experiences also, and then relate to the things. Faith related in terms of the test of reasoning, and I reasoned that it was hallucinations due to grief, maybe, but I could not make myself before this. From the time of the passing of my father, from that moment on, I have never doubted my father's spiritual aliveness. I always feel, and I know that he lives and that he will live forever, as long as I live or my memory functions. I have not the slightest of the doubt concerning the truth and the validity of immortality. I believe absolutely and certainly that when you die, you will meet your loved ones, and believe and know, and you will know them and be reunited with them, never into the separated, never to be separated again. I believe that identity of personality will continue in the greater sphere of life, in which there will be no sacrificing, there is no sorrow, and we know them. There in the physical sense, I hope too, that there will be struggle for struggle. And maybe it is essential, it is essentially good. Certainly there will be ongoing development for life. With no upward effort to the spirit would be incredibly dull. Many years ago, with this similar thought, I had read a statement by a scientist who said very dogmatically, at death, the life of many is snuffed out like a candle flame. He was listened to with some respect because materialistic science was still and still in fashion. But today he would simply be asked to prove his statement. We want proof of everything. How does he know? The truth is, he doesn't know, as he cannot prove it. Our belief in immortality is not based upon proof, my friend, but we try to instinctively find proof, because we cannot help believing it. Indeed, the feeling that it is true is one of the deepest proofs that it is so. When God wishes to carry a point with men, he plants the idea in their instincts, I suppose. The longing for immortality is so universal that it can hardly be met with indifference by the universe. What we deeply long for, my friend, what we deeply feel, you must surely reflect one of the basic facts of human existence. Such great truths as this are not believed because of proof and demonstration, but the faith and intuition. Intuition, my friend, is an important factor in the scientific perception of truth. As one of the philosophers points out, that scientists often come to the end of verifiable knowledge, then by a leap of intuition arrive at truth. The old materialistic conception of the universe is fading, my friend. The another scientist declares that all the world is in vibration. Post-COVID declaration. One of the greatest scientists, I think Einstein, correct me if I'm wrong, he confessed that matters and energy are interchangeable and one of the same thing. Scholars, it seems, recognize the deep spiritual something that lies at the core of life. Einstein, the Thomas Alva Edison, I suppose. You see, he was a famous inventor. He believed profoundly that the soul is an actual entity that leaves the body at death. It is, and he confessed while at the time of his dying, it is a very beautiful moment, the most beautiful moment of his life ever. My friend, the observed experience of men and women as they pass into the so-called valley of the shadow indicates that on the other side there are both life and beauty. Sometimes, of course, there is a pain and sickness, and in the path of a human being towards physical death may be difficult. But the moment of death, as a great physician described it somewhere, a wave of peace seems to come over there. Many patients, a nurse writes in a biography who had seen many people die, that many patients have given expression at the moment of death of having seen something, and often they spoke about wondrous light and music. Some spoke of seeing faces which they recognized. There are often a look of incredulous wonder in their eyes. I have seen witness in case of my father. When the days was nearing, he was just remembering his younger days and childhood days, the villages, the streets, the alleys, the friend whom he has spent his beautiful time, memorable time. Very clearly I feel, I'm convinced, God answers to death is nothing but life. All scriptures preaching faith are actually based on life, not death. It tells us that what appears to be death only seems to be real fact is real, eternal. My friend, life is beautiful and death is equally beautiful, and the passing over from one world to the another one must be tremendous, terrific. It's only one can only describe one who experiences it. Long live the memory of the great actor and the legendary actor, the thespian Dilip Kumar. He has touched the hearts of millions, and he has made a history, and he's going to live forever. Thank you very much. Be certain that there beyond death there is a life.